Okay, everybody, welcome here in the past engineering, and today we're going to do the power series problem. And this one is about to finding the radius of convergence of the power series. Radius of convergence of the power series, and this one is the question. Okay, let's do this question. And before doing this type of question, we need to first understand what is the power series. And the power series, the any series which is in the form of summation n equals to 0, summation n equals to 0 to infinity, and coefficient an to the x to the power n. If the any series is in the form of this, and we consider this series is the power series, and before doing this, and we have to know the for finding the radius of convergence, and you need to understand, and we need to understand and radius of convergence, radius of convergence r equals to limit limit n tends to, and m tends to infinity, and am divided by a m plus 1, and this is the radius of convergence, and its radius of convergence. Okay, let's get back to this question again. Here, and we need to compare this equation, the standard equation of the power series for this, and this c must be eliminated, and this whole constant, will refers to m, and this whole constant must be 3, and this one is the your limit. And so and we assume that the x power 3 equals to y, x power 3 equals to y, and this equation becomes the m equals to 0, and this be a standard equation. So let's compare with the standard ones, and our standard equation. And what is our standard equation? And our standard equation of the power series is the summation n equals to 0 to infinity, so n equals to 0 to infinity, and an and x to the power 1. This is the standard equation of the power series. So after comparing this equation, this yellow shaded equation with this standard equation, we got the an equals to this minus 1 power m 8m, and the x power n equals to m. And okay, let's see what's going to happen. And this, okay, and here y equals to 0, and y equals to 0, and am equals to am, y equals to this, and am, and am equals to this, and am plus 1 equals to this, and am plus 1 equals to this, and replacing the am equals to am plus 1, and we get, and we need to find out the am by am plus 1, and we need to find out the am by am plus 1, and here it is am by am plus 1, and so am by am plus 1 equals to 8, am by am plus 1 equals to 8. So taking the limit to the 8 minus 8, if you take the limit to minus 8, and the r, and your final equation r will be 8, and you need to do this, you need to take the range, you have to find out the range. So for finding the range, y y is always the less than, that means the y, not y in the function x minus the x naught, x minus x naught is always the r, less than r same as here, and x minus x naught is equal to x cube is always less than r, r equals to 8. So if you do this, and the mod x is always a less than, mod x is always a less than 2, and your radius of convergence is the 2. Okay. Likewise for this question, and this is our question. We need to find the radius of convergence of this series, and we must reduce this function and this series in the standard series. That means x minus x naught to power m, not 2. So the if you get the x minus x naught equals to y, and we got this type of function, and so this is our, and comparing the standard equation, we got the x naught equals to, from this x naught equals to 2, and the am equals to 1 by 2m am, and am plus 1, am plus 1, and the am plus 1 equals to am plus 1 equals to something, and the x naught, this one, this not, and the m plus 1 equals to this one, m plus 1 equals to 1 upon 2 power m plus 1, replacing m equals to m plus 1, and we need to find out the ratio of the am plus 1, and this is the ratio of the am divided by am plus 1. This is the, after dividing you get the answer is 2, and you need to take the limit r equals to limit m tends to infinity am upon am plus 1. You need to do this, and after all you'll find the value of the r. After taking the limit, you'll find the value of the r. Limit x tends to m tends to infinity, limit of the 2 equals to 2, constant limit 2, and you need to find the range of the radius of convergence, and the range for the radius of convergence is this. And after doing this simple calculation right here, and you're gonna find out this one is your radius of convergence, the range of the radius of convergence. So the radius of convergence will be the this is your final answer, that means that this is your final answer, 2 plus root 2. And hope you guys understand the radius of convergence. This is the most easiest question in the power series, and this question will ask in the 2 marks in every exam. Okay, and for if you want to pass your engineering and you want to graduate without taking a single lecture from your college or university, you can do it. Yeah, and here pass engineering is here to help you in your exam. This is only for helping in your exam. Okay.